How's it going, everyone? So, Chest is an upcoming found footage film. It's being screened at various film festivals this year. It's written and directed by Aaron Irons in his directorial debut, and he's hoping to have it released via Blu ray and to a streaming service such as TUBI or a similar one for the first of 2023. So, I was lucky to talk to him on Reddit, and I was given a screener code to watch the film. And I don't want to get too much into it. As I said, it hasn't been released yet, but I just want to give a short little plot synopsis and my thoughts on the film and whether I recommend it, which 100% absolutely recommend this film to both found footage fans and to fans of the whole little subgenre of urban legends, local legends, myths, and how they're created and how they change as time goes on. So the premise for this movie is we have a documentary film crew who is making a documentary called Dark Appalachia, and they hear this legend, a local legend, about a mysterious chest that was found years prior by these hunters in a cave in the Appalachian Mountains, and it was chained up, locked up, and the hunters go back to get tools to return to open the chest, and they can't find the cave or the chest again, and then it kind of grew into this whole local legend. So this documentary crew goes out into the woods to try to find this chest after interviews with the local townspeople and getting as much background on the story as they can, and they're never found, heard from again, and their footage is found 3 years later. And just the whole concept explored in this movie about the genesis of local legends and myths and how it's like a game of telephone. And as the years go on and as it is retold and retold through different people, how these stories change and how the details will be changed, or certain things will be omitted, or certain details of the story will be exaggerated or elaborated on as it goes from person to person, is just such a great concept to be explored. And I've said it in multiple videos in the past, I love that type of stuff. Like what just anything to do with legends and myths and just the whole ideas behind them, where they come from, how they start. And this film really dives into that whole idea, and it's done very, very well. This is a low budget film, but you can tell right off the bat that this is a passion project for the director. Like this is an absolute labor of love, and it shows throughout the whole film. Like the acting is for the most part very good. Like there's a few iffy lines in exchange of dialogue, but nothing, egregious or anything to take you out of the film, at least for me. The acting was very, very good. There's an eccentric character played by the producer who I just highly enjoyed every time he was on screen. One of the female leads is absolutely gorgeous and gives, I think, the best performance in this movie. Very, very well performed the way she portrays her character. And all the characters are very, very relatable and likable, which is not a small feat, especially in found footage when we know that these people don't make it, that we're watching their footage, that they're dead. And to be able to make these characters relatable and so likable is not an easy thing to do. And I think Irons did a very, very good job with bringing these characters to life and making them people just you want to root for, that you don't want to see anything bad happen to these people. And there is some creepy atmosphere in this movie. There's some great camera work. There's some just really original ideas in this movie. And it's one of those films that will absolutely keep you invested throughout and even after the movie ends. It's one of those movies that will have you thinking long after the movie ends, trying to piece together all the parts of the puzzle that you just witnessed and theories that you have on what exactly happened and what is exactly is this chest, and just the mystery surrounding this whole premise for this movie is extremely well done. I actually watched it twice, which is rare for me. I watched it the other day, and then I think the day after that I watched it again just to see, because I had all these thoughts and theories going on in my head. And any movie that can do that, that can make me think long after the movie ends, gets my seal of approval. And just to be able to go back and watch it again and look for little details I might have missed, or little things that I might have overlooked that could piece together more like ideas and theories on what exactly I just witnessed and what happens in this film. Just overall, very well done. I want to thank you again, Aaron, seriously, for letting me watch this movie. I will definitely be championing this movie when it releases. I can't recommend it enough to any found footage fans out there, and I wish this film the best that it can absolutely do. As I said, I think this is one of the best found footage films I saw all year, and just having the pleasure to be able to watch it ahead of time, ahead of release, was just a absolute privilege. So thanks again, Aaron, and anybody who is looking forward for this movie. You can check the trailer out. You can check the IMDb page out, and definitely be on the lookout for Chest, as I highly enjoyed it. All right, guys, tonight is Found Footage Friday, and then Argento films will continue with Inferno on Saturday, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Take care.